The coordinate plane is the next term that we get to discuss in Algebra 1. This is going to be a mainstay throughout the majority of the year. And when you get to the MCAS exam as sophomores, being able to utilize the coordinate plane to graph points, to graph lines. Eventually you'll be graphing these things called parabolas. You're going to be using this fairly consistently through the remainder of this year, and you're going to definitely be using it frequently at least through junior year, if not further beyond. So what is the coordinate plane? If we look at the definition, it is a plane formed by two real number lines that intersect at a right angle. Those two real number lines are called the x and the y axis. If you look over here in the illustration and mnemonic section, the x-axis runs horizontally and the y-axis runs vertically up and down. So those two real number lines that intersect at a right angle, a 90-degree angle. And because of that intersection, as you can see here, the plane is divided into 4 quadrants. Those are quadrants 1, 2, 3, and 4. Look down at the example section, you can see how we label those quadrants, those individual sections. And we actually move, start in the top right-hand corner, and we move in a counterclockwise fashion. So in order to label them, we start off with quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. So when we label those quadrants, we have to kind of think opposite or counterclockwise is how they're labeled. We frequently label them with, instead of using regular numbers, you'll often see these Roman numerals here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, geez, we have a little typo in there. 1, 2, should say 3, and 4. And just for the sake of understanding the coordinate plane with Roman numerals, we'll go ahead and label the illustration and mnemonic section over here. So we have quadrant 1 with Roman numeral number 1, quadrant 2 with Roman numeral number 2. Now we get to move down and label quadrant 3. And last but not least, our favorite, IV, or 4. So quadrant number 4. Again, labeling those, we start with the top right-hand corner and move in a counterclockwise fashion in order to label them. So again, this is the coordinate plane consisting of an x and y axis. The x-axis here moving horizontally, and the y-axis right here moving vertically up and down, and we have our 4 quadrants. There you have it, the coordinate plane.